the Buddha head inside the tree. Hey, say hello.
Welcome back to my channel. Hello again mga kababayan. This is Glenda Mendoza. You are watching Pinay Glenda in Las Vegas. So today mga kababayan, I'm showing you our trip to Thailand. On our first day, we visited Ayutthaya Historical Park. It is the epicenter of what was once the great empire of the Ayutthaya Kingdom. Inside the park, you will also see the Buddha head in a tree. It is located in Wat Pho Temple Complex. It is one of the biggest tourist attractions in the city. On our second day, we visited the Grand Palace. It is a complex of buildings at the heart of Bangkok, Thailand. The palace has been the official residence of the kings of Siam and later Thailand since 1782. The dazzling, spectacular Grand Palace is undoubtedly the most famous landmark in Bangkok. It's one of the must-see sights that no visit to the city would be complete without. It was built in 1782 and for 150 years was the home of the Thai king, the royal court, and the administrative seat of government. Wat Pho, or the Temple of the Reclining Buddha, is a must-see for any first-time visitor to Bangkok. As one of the largest temple complexes in the city, it's famed for its giant reclining Buddha that is 46 meters long, covered with gold. After watching the performances of traditional dancers at the side of the Grand Palace, we went to Wat Pho Thai Massage. Once being the homes of traditional Thai medicines, it is no surprise to see Thai massages being available at Wat Pho. That time, we experienced 1 hour of traditional massage and we paid 420 baht. After the traditional Thai massage and we went back to our B&B, on our way, we saw this Mungkorn seafood buffet. So we grabbed the chance and ate a lot of seafood that time. The following day, we went to Ayutthaya Floating Market. It is on an island in the middle of a large pond. The market boasts over 200 shops selling everything from clothing to food. There is also an elephant village where you can feed, see, and ride on the elephants.
Okay, go. Sour. Sour. It, is it? Yeah. It should not taste like guava. Okay, welcome. This is our passion. Okay. This is the food. Very nice. Atmosphere. Welcome to Ayutthaya. Yeah. Let's eat.
In here, we ate lunch with Lynn, our tour guide. She introduced us to Thai food, which we love automatically because it is similar to Filipino food. After visiting the Ayutthaya market, we went to Damnoen Saduak Floating Market. This is a floating market in Damnoen Saduak District, Ratchaburi Province, about 100 kilometers southwest of Bangkok, Thailand. It has become primarily a tourist attraction, attracting domestic and foreign tourists like us. It's huge, lively, full of boats selling of food and fruits, and it's colorful, exactly how people imagine a floating market would look like, with the opportunity to capture the perfect photo to show off once back home. Being the most popular floating market in Thailand, great for photo opportunities, food, and for giving you an insight into hygiene way of life. An early morning start is worth it to avoid the heat and catch Damnoen Saduak at its liveliest. After visiting the floating market, we went to Bangpa Inn Royal Palace, also known as the Summer Palace. Is a palace complex formerly used by the Thai kings. It lies beside the Chao Phraya River in Bangpa-in district. The palace is really huge. On the hot sunny days, it is advisable to book the electric car for 400 baht to roam the whole palace. The entrance fee of the palace is 100 baht. The palace is open from 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. On our last trip, we went to Amphawa Floating Market. Ampoa Floating Market isn't really a floating market. It's a market by the water. It's mostly a food market and only open afternoons to nighttime. The boat ride is a must to see a different perspective of the market. At night, they have a firefly tour where they stop at. The Ampoa Floating Market is considered the most attractive of all floating markets near Bangkok. It has retained its authenticity and barely on every tourist map. The Bangkoknians love this place so much that past noon, it becomes almost impossible to walk through. The best way to enjoy Ampoa is to come before 10 a.m. and leave soon after lunch. Amphawa Floating Market comes alive daily at noon as so many Thai locals visit the floating stores and boats, grab a snack, eating at some of the many floating restaurants. While Amphawa Floating Market is not as big as the Damnoen Saduak Floating Market, it definitely provides a more real experience. The Amphawa Floating Market is a must-do tour from Bangkok and for all travelers looking to get off the beaten trail. So that's all for our Thailand trip. I hope nagustuhan niyo ang vlog na ito. Thank you very much for watching and see you again next time. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe at Pinay Glenda in Las Vegas. Bye for now!